Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 8, Rumors, and possible character appearances from the comic book. Right now it's about 3 o'clock, just getting going for the day, having my protein shake. This is just protein and water. It's disgusting. I have about three to four of these a day. Totally gross, as you can see. Okay, my protein water is done. Check out the shirt I got. Pretty sweet, huh? It was like $10 at Walmart. I like it. It's cool. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad fans, of those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so the rumors. Okay, so the rumors basically are relating to a character in the comic books that we have not seen in the television series as of yet. Makes his appearance in trade paperback number 2, Miles Behind Us, and is pretty central to the Governor story arc in the comic books, as well as The Walking Dead as a whole. And of course, those of you who have read the comic books, you know that I am referring to Tyreese, right here. So this is Tyreese. He's basically, I've done a video talking about him as a character for those of you guys who don't know who he is. He's got his daughter and her boyfriend there in the background, as you can see. And I imagine the TV series will probably see them, but I'm assuming there's going to be some more characters with him. I don't think he'll be by himself. And the reason why I think the rumors for Episode 8 appearance of Tyreese are true is because right now, story-wise, plot-wise, Rick does not have enough characters to fight the Governor. Not even close. I mean, the Governor's got, what, probably like 4 or 5 times the amount of people, or more, maybe 6, 7 times, that Rick has. And there's really no way of him to get more people, aside from if he is to, of course, meet some survivors just, wandering around type of thing. So I assume, and it also would be good as a mid-season finale to introduce Tyreese into the show, because it would make us excited for the show. It would give us that comic book throwback. It would, give him more characters to deal with the Governor, and would help with the ensuing battle that no doubt is going to take place, near the end of this season, as well as in the next season. Also, there's got to be some other things happening around the prison. There's got to be some more events. There's got to be just some more stuff going on, and I think Tyreese is a good character to bring in at this point. I think it makes sense. Some people might think that the rumors of him coming in Episode 8 are not true, and I mean, I'm not going to try to disprove you or anything, or argue back and forth, because we're just making predictions here. We don't know for sure either way, but I think they are. Just judging by the amount of characters they're going to need to fight the Governor. But aside from that, I mean, people may bring up certain things that Glenn Mazzara has said in interviews or stuff like this, that he'll be in Season 4, or they're not looking at him yet. But the thing is, you got to remember is that they don't want you to know the story of the show before it happens. They want it to be spontaneous for you. They also told us that at the beginning of Season 3, the T-Dog was going to get a bigger role. And his bigger role was essentially to have a couple lines and then die, at the, pretty close to the beginning of Season 3. Just a few episodes in, and he's a goner. So you can't necessarily go by the things that Robert Kirkman and Glenn Mazzara say, because they don't want you to know exactly what the storyline's going to be. But I think it makes sense. I think the rumors probably are true, because it would be an exciting mid-season finale for us. It would be a lot of fun. Look forward to a lot of cool scenes from the comic book with Tyreese, and I imagine that he'll be around for a while. He'll probably be around for at least a few seasons, maybe 3, 4 seasons. The characters that he brings on will probably be fodder, even if he's got his daughter with him and her boyfriend. Probably be fodder. But I'd like to see them get a lot more away from the comic books and not do too many things, sort of like they've been doing with having characters die at different parts, having different things happen to them, and bringing in more new characters that we don't know. Oscar is a good example of a character that we don't really know anything about him. If he turns serial killer in the next couple episodes, we won't be able to predict that. We'll have no idea. Axel, we kind of know, as long as he's the same as the comic book series, that he's a good guy, and he's going to be cool. But adding in new characters does make it pretty exciting and add some new elements to the show, because, it's just kind of like feels more new, more fresh, even though they do need to work in Tyreese and these type of characters as well, because I think it allows them to tie back to the comic book series and do everything the comic book did, and then add on more to it, which is what they've been doing so far. So I am really excited for the mid-season finale. We've only got a few episodes left before the break, but it's been a great season for Season 3 so far. And, the rest of it, I'm sure, is going to be amazing as well. So I am expecting to see Tyreese in Episode 8. I'd be very surprised if he didn't show up. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say about the issue. Hope you guys have a good day. This is Trev. Peace.